move into that love vibration, move into that vibration where now you are loving your life. Pay attention. Come on your road.
Rolling, yeah.
Good, yes, good. Peace, love, and harmony. And secret, I'm always here. We are to nature. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Raising the frequency. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Feels so good to be, yeah, yeah. Right now, whoa, whoa. Right now. This present moment. Here to share with you guys yet another powerful inspirational message. And today's message is all about how to relieve yourself from stress. So, without further ado, if this message is interesting to you in any way, form, or fashion, stay tuned until the end of this message. Because today's message will empower you and will inspire you to relieve yourself from stress. Tip number 1. Oftentimes in today's society, many of us tend to put our material things on a pedestal. Hence, these material things oftentimes control the way we feel internally, emotionally, energetically, and put us in that state of feeling depressed, put us in that state of, regrets, put us in that state of focusing way too much on the external. Now, this being said, we can't focus on the external. This being said, we can't put our focus there and place our focus there. But the thing with this is, when you have too much of your focus there, it alters your emotional state, it alters your brainwave state. So oftentimes as it alters your brainwave state, now you become very emotional, very depressed to the point now where you are not able to enjoy this present moment. So I want to share a tip here to help you to put yourself back in the present moment. So for starters, your mind, this brain of yours, it's like a computer. And whatever it is you program it to, that is what it will give back to you. So you have two choices here. You can either be the master of your mind or allow your mind to master you. You see, my friend, you are consciousness. When it is that you realize that you are the conscious being in control of this mind, you are not your thoughts. So when it is you understand that you are not your thoughts, this helps you to alleviate yourself from the stressful thoughts. But if you allow the stressful thoughts to continuously keep running rampant in your mind, like, then you are nurturing that thought and you are also allowing that thought now to become stronger than it was because now you are giving all of your focus to it. Now you are placing all of your energy on that thought. So a tip here, to not place your energy on certain thoughts. This is a simple, easy way to change and move out of that stressful way of thinking. Example, whatever it is that you are stressing about, find something else to do. Reason being, because you can stress about the situation that you have here at hand. You can stress about what it is that you have been, dealing with. But is that fixing the problem? Is that solving the problem? It's not really solving the problem. So what you can do here within your mind is look for a solution. So your solution can be something like this, right? You can find a solution now to say, well, okay, I can do this. Maybe I tried this, I tried that, and that didn't work. I did what it is that I can do. So moving forward, I look now towards the lesson. What is the lesson that this situation is trying to teach me? How can I orchestrate myself better next time so that this would not happen to me again? Now this, my friend, isn't a matter of being in control of everything. This, my friend, isn't a matter of saying to yourself that, okay, you need to pick and analyze everything. No, this isn't just a matter of, preparing for the future, but knowing that even if something happens in the future, you don't have control over everything in the future. This is also a major lesson that the universe has taught me numerous occasions. The universe had also to share this lesson with me. What had was to show me that, Justin, you can do whatever it is you want to do. You're not in control of anything. If you plan how much you want to plan, you're not in control of anything. Example, today was a day that we, set to do a beautiful hiking, and we would have wanted the place to be sunny. We would have wanted the place to be, very vibrant and beautiful scenery, something like that. But rainfall, buckets are dropped. Rainfall. But that didn't stop us from still doing this hike. That did not stop us from, gaining this experience. That didn't stop us, because at the end of it all, we are not in control of the weather. We are not in control of these things. So the most we can do is control what we can control, and that is ourselves. You see, what is happening in the external realm will always be happening. It will always be there. This is why fear will always be there. This is why negative things will always be there. It's a part of nature. But we have this present moment to know how it is that we choose to respond. We have this present moment to choose to respond to the situation and not react to the situation. You see, when it is that you react to the situation, you lose clarity, you lose, the judgment of being properly in your decisions, in your awareness, you lose that. You lose the ability to judge well, because now you have allowed your thoughts to corrupt you. You have allowed your thoughts to control you. I say to you again, I recap, you are not your thoughts. You are consciousness itself, experiencing itself in itself in this present moment. That's what you are. And you see what it is that you have into that consciousness, what it is that you have into that divine state within you. All the other things, it's there to be used, it's there to be loved, but equal, it's there to be used. But the problem with this world is things are being loved and people are being used. That's the problem. So I say to you right here, right now, love the experiences that you can have and enjoy with the people that you have around right here, right now, because really and truly, which one's better? Having an experience with, let's say, I'm using my phone and I'm talking to someone over the phone, or let's say, speaking and interacting with people in person. Which one is better? The truth is, being able to interact with people, being able to be there with people, that's way better. And I will also share this with you guys too. Many of us spend so much time with our devices, or with technology on the phone, internet, on the phone. It's like if Wi-Fi goes down, when the grid goes down, it's like people may go crazy. Because really and truly, people need to be stimulated by a lot of these things because they don't know themselves. So how to move out of that stressful mind also is to know that, hey, you are way more than what it is you have been told. You are also way more than you think you are. So understand and know which number you are, because in knowing which number you are, you can help you to move out of that mindset of thinking that those things are what you need to be stimulated. Those things are what you need to keep you grounded and because guess what, my friend? Guess what? You have right now to make a change. You have right now to create a future that you choose to create. And you can create two futures right now. You can create that future of stress. That's on you. I think nothing's wrong with that. Deal with the consequences of those choices thereafter. That's it. What you can create a future where you vision yourself doing something, joyful, blissful, happy, relieving yourself from the stressor, relieving yourself from, the problem itself, and finding a solution to the problem rather than focusing on the problem. So I say to you today, look into solution, look into love for the experiences, love for the journey, and understand that sometimes you just need to let go and let things be. It is what it is. And I know it's tough. I know it's rough. I'm not telling you that you need to be a robot. I'm not telling you that you need to be an android. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't feel anyhow about, those things. You can't feel, because at the end of it all, you put your money into that. At the end of it all, you put your work for that. You put yourself in that position where you work hard to get something that you get. But you see, sometimes you have to bite the bullet. Sometimes you just have to bite it and say, you know what? So this is the bigger picture here now. It's the bigger picture and see the bigger perspective, the bigger view, which is hard to do, especially when it is in any situation. But guess what? If you are able to do this, you go so strong for another scenario of something that may be similar to this experience, you will be like, They'll be like, okay, really, it just doesn't affect you anymore. And that being said, this is why I say to you, you know, things will still happen maybe in the future, but at the end of it all, the way you deal with it emotionally, internally, will be completely different. Because now you have a different view, now you have a different perspective, now you have a different focus, now you have a different understanding. And this, my friends, is a simple way to help you to overcome stress. This, my friends, is a simple way to help you to move into that love vibration, move into that vibration where now helping your life. So, I'll move into my final tips here. Touch yourself. Let's touch yourself. Like really, pass your hand. And you can feel yourself. And you can feel your pulse. You can feel your heart still beating. Like really, you have life still. You're still alive, bro. You're still alive. So, I say to you right here, right now, you have the ability. You can feel alive still. Be grateful for the life that you still have. Be grateful for the things that you still have. That, my friend, helps you to move out of the stressful mind. And it is you move into the things that you still have. And, you know, when it is you move into gratitude, automatically raise instantly. Just like saying, give thanks. Stuff like this, sometimes, just having a thanks, then you got this. Hope this message inspires you guys in some way. You guys, tap that like button, share this with someone else out there. They need to hear this. And wait, before I go, so this is actually a double take on this video to show you guys even deeply how stress doesn't exist in my reality. I said a whole video before I made this one, a whole video with the camera on me, and the video wasn't even recorded. Took the screen and watch, and I was like, whoa, all that energy and effort I put into that video, and the video just went down the drain. I could have gotten stressed out with that. I could have been like, oh gosh, that video was so powerful, that video was so beautiful. But you know what it is I do? Guess what? I go again. Because that's the balance of life. There's a rise and there's a fall. Things don't work out the way that we want it to work out all the way, but that's a part of the journey. So love the journey, love the journey, love the journey. And no, I'm not just talking up on my cacao. I just implement this. I know.